looky, we are going to make panettone strata, Egg Nog Strata.
Ooh, Egg Nog Strata.
Yes.
Okay, sounds
Do you
good.
know what a strata is?
I have no clue, but it sounds good.
Well,
Tell me.
first, this special bread that we're using, Fred, is panettone. And panettone is an Italian bread that's usually made around the holidays with dried fruit, and the bread is just totally fluffy and luscious. So, like I said, it's made with dried fruit, it's made with butter, you know, all that goodness. And
that's raisins.
it's just pretty much it's made in Italy around Christmas time.
Okay.
Like some cultures have certain drinks, and certain, like Puerto Ricans, they do coquito, and it's like some sort of like, it's made with condensed milk, you know, which is sweet. And they add some rum to it, and it's their holiday drink.
Okay.
Or pasteles, they do, you know, so the Italians, they do panettone.
Panettone.
Yes. So this bread on its own is delectable as well. But I have to tell you the secret ingredient to this. The secret ingredient to this is the eggnog, but not just any eggnog. Whoever lives in the South, I hope you have a Publix near you, because they make the best eggnog. Ian's laughing because him and I went back and forth about this. Because Ian decided to buy me some eggnog from a milk brand that we have out here. And since they're not sponsoring this video, I'm not going to name who they are. But it wasn't good. But I will say this store brand, Publix, the best eggnog ever for like store-bought eggnog, unless it's homemade. And he had to confess and admit I was right.
Yes, you were.
So this is like the key ingredient to making this strata. And a strata basically is a layered dish that is made of egg and bread, and it can be sweet or savory, and it's pretty much all mixed together.
Okay.
And so that's what your strata is, and what we would normally call, like in Italian it's like a strata, but we would normally call it bread pudding.
Okay. And
so
now I understand. All right. Now
so what we have here is our panettone. We have 3 eggs. We have a cup and a half of the best eggnog ever
in the South.
And I have some honey roasted pistachios, green, for the holidays. And I have some nutmeg, which is just about a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And I have a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then I have some delicious dried fruit that I've been letting soak in rum, which is some cherries and golden raisins. And I've been letting them soak in rum, which also turns it kind of, the alcohol in it is diluting some of the sweetness from the fruit, and it's turning it red. And that's all going to go into the panettone. All right, so Ian, what you're going to do first is whisk your eggs.
Okay, you're going to whisk the eggs?
Whisk your eggs. Okay, so do you want to put your eggnog in there?
Put the eggnog in it? Okay. Excuse me, everybody. There we go.
And this strata, in general, they're usually best when you let it sit overnight. Actually, if you can let it sit for 1 or 2 days, 1 day minimum, it makes it much more flavorful. All of the flavors get to seep in to the bread and absorb it and soak in, and it tastes so much better. But if you're crunched for time, putting it in the fridge for 30 minutes will work as well.
Okay.
Okay, Ian, I'm gonna put in your nutmeg.
Nutmeg goes in now. Give it a little whirl.
Yeah, a little whirl.
Okay.
And your cinnamon.
Cinnamon's next.
Put the raisins in. the big bowl
Oh.
with the rum.
Right.
And you're gonna put this mixture on top of it. And you're gonna use your best resource tools.
Oh yeah.
What
God gave me?
That God gave you.
Okay, we'll go
To
with
mix
that.
this up. And we're gonna put this in this pan to bake.
Okay. What is that
Which
like?
I've already coated up already with some cooking spray.
So just,
Yep.
oh, the smell.
Smells beautifully.
Oh.
You don't want to break your bread, you just want it
Okay,
to like absorb.
Absorb it.
Yeah.
Okay. Got more, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
Smells so good. Okay, so Ian, you want to
Ooh,
grab,
let me put that.
put this right here.
Yeah. It's all over. This eggnog's all over. You know that.
But see how it smells, Ian. Wonderful. What I would do, Ian, is I would grab it, put it in here, and then I would pour the liquid on top of that.
Grab the stuff out.
Yes, because you
Okay.
might, there you go.
Thank you, Mama.
Because you might have extra liquid that you may
Yes.
not need to put in there.
Exactly.
Okay, you want to catch all that liquid over there. You're gonna pour some of that liquid mixture over
Yeah.
because in the refrigerator it's kind of gonna like rise almost.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So you won't need all of the mixture. So you can
Right.
pour some of it over it, and then we're just gonna put it.
I'm making a little mess, Mama.
What else is new, Ian? This
I'm
is
always
new.
good at it.
So let's pour a little bit over.
Okay. And go very slow now.
And we're gonna put this in the fridge.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna get all your crannies. Okay, a little more.
A little more right there?
Yeah.
You don't
Lucky for us, we baked one beforehand, and we're
Right.
gonna show you
Right. Okay.
while this sits in the fridge for 24 hours. So we had one already that we had baked that was sitting in the fridge for 24 hours, and we're gonna show that to you, and we're gonna taste it. A little bit more in, and we're gonna cover it up.
Okay.
This is definitely a rich dessert.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't do a bigger piece than this.
Mm.
This is good. This is not good. This is great. This is delicioso.
The flavors.
I mean, the flavors are incredible.
Mhm.
The soaked dried fruit and the rum, along with like the candied dried dishes from the panettone, that crunch from the pistachio, it's everything.
Mm.
When this comes straight out the oven, oh my gosh, it's to just lick your fingers all up.
Oh,
With
Mama.
the gelato on it, oh,
As being my favorite ice cream too. Pistachio.
listen, this is not hard to make. You can use whatever eggnog you can get. Again, Publix is the best, so. But I don't want you to feel like you can't do this, because you can. This is just really a one-stop mixing, kind of like a dessert casserole where everything's all encompassed in your pan, your baking pan. You can definitely do this. Whatever dried fruit you have at home, this is actually golden raisins and cherries, but because I want to think more of Christmas. But if you have cranberries, use that. If you have chocolate chip, you could actually use that. If you don't want to use any rum, you don't have to. It just enhances the flavor. But the panettone by itself is rich because the bread has kind of been sitting with the dried fruit, so it kind of gives it the smell of rum. So I just added more to it to enhance the flavors and the scent more, but make it easy for yourself. Whatever you have to try to put together as bread pudding, you can do so. I just want you to feel like you can do it. It's not ingredients that would stop you from trying to create. This is what cooking is all about, creativity.
Well, very much so.
So if you like what we made for you today, you like what we've been making, please give us a hug by clicking the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can get that bell notification every time we put up a new video. Engage with us in the comments. We want to hear from you. We want to be able to do more for you. And thank you for joining us this holiday season.
Be part of our family too.
Yeah, be part of our family.
Be part of the family.
Join the Ian and Ma Fran
family.
Ma Chef and family.
Yes.
And be safe this holiday season. I just wanted to try to make some comfort food, and I thought this would give you more time with your families and trying to make things that are mostly in the oven so you can spend more time talking and not all on your feet and just kind of slaving over trying to enjoy a meal that may last you 30, 45 minutes. So this gives you more time to spend with your family by making this comfort food. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Merry Christmas. And we love you.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Take care now. Bye-bye.